Hey there, Rams. I'm sports anchor Aislynn Carillo bringing you all the latest updates in CSU athletics. Hughes Stadium has been CSU football's stomping grounds for almost 50 years now, and Saturday night will mark its last bit of action not only for this season, but for eternity, as the 5-5 CSU Rams will host the 7-3 New Mexico Lobos for its final home game of the season. And a win this weekend would secure bowl eligibility for CSU. It's going to be a full house this weekend at Hughes Stadium, as it is senior night as well. There is clearly a lot of passion behind this game, and the CSU football team has had a full week of practices to prepare for the weekend ahead. Coach Mike Bobo said the team is focused on big offensive improvements in order to overcome New Mexico's defense.
When you have your senior week or senior night, you have your seniors stand up and you say, hey, it's their last game, we got to win it for them. But I didn't do that this week. I told, hey, seniors, it's on you, to make sure we're ready to play. And I was looking at guys like Kevin Davis and Nolan Peralta, to make sure that their team's ready to play and put forth the best effort they possibly can on Saturday night.
Well, it is official since the CSU volleyball team fell to Boise last night. For the first time in 22 years, the CSU volleyball team is not predicted to attend the NCAA tournament, as the Boise State Broncos currently hold the top spot in the Mountain West. Not only did last night's loss end the 22-year streak for CSU's appearances at the NCAA tournament, but it also disrupts the Rams' 7-year streak of winning conference play. As you may know, CSU has recently earned itself a great amount of recognition, as both of the Mountain West weekly honorees are from CSU. Kirsty Hillier and Alexandra Paletto both have had phenomenal performances in the past week, and the stats show it all. Hillier hit her personal best of 11 blocks in CSU's sweep of Nevada, and Paletto tied for a team best of 12 kills in CSU's 5-set matchup with SDSU. These are two very talented athletes who clearly make a huge contribution on the court. However, they, as well as the majority of CSU's incoming players, have to start at the bottom and work their way up. Here at CSU, the bottom is considered the scout team, a group of individuals whose primary focus is preparing the starters for their upcoming opponent. The CSU volleyball team has its fair share of stars, but there are other contributing players who stand just out of the spotlight. These athletes are a part of the scout team.
It's hard, coming from the school I was at and playing all the time, being the best player, to coming here and not playing, but that's just the college athlete experience. I think it really humbles you as a person, because you know what it's like to sit the bench and watch and not be able to help when you want to help the team.
It's difficult, but they do a good job with it, and they know that they have a duality in what they have to do.
The scout team's crucial role includes studying, imitating, and perfecting exactly how the upcoming opponent will play.
A lot of it is reading and just kind of being stopped on defense and then just making plays.
I realized early on it's a very important role to be able to play the role of a different team and step into those shoes and hit like them and try to do the defense that they're doing.
These players are held to the same standards as the rest of the team. This includes staying on top of their studies, attending every practice and lift, and still pushing themselves as if they were a starting player.
It's their job to frustrate us and to frustrate me as a coach and our top team. And they do a good job with it. They understand how important it is for them to push our top squad, and they take a great deal of pride in doing it.
Yeah, I don't know, I just think it's really rewarding knowing that we're helping them prepare for other teams, and when we win, we're a part of that. Even if we're not on the court, we're still a part of that.
Volleyball is my happy place, so just being able to play and be on the team, even if I am on the bench, it is amazing. I love it.
The CSU men's basketball team is starting off its season extremely strong. Last night, the Rams took down the Fort Lewis Skyhawks with a final score of 84-75. Standouts here included senior Emmanuel Omagbo and transfer Shea Bob, who accumulated a combined total of 40 points and 22 rebounds. Both players had incredible performances, and Omogbo hit his first double-double of the season, contributing 20 points and 15 rebounds. Next up, the Rams will head to California to take on Stanford this Sunday at 4 p.m. Well, there's lots to look forward to this weekend in CSU athletics, but it looks like only football and volleyball will be in Fort Collins. Women's swimming will spend the weekend in Houston, Texas as they compete in the Phil Hansel Invite, and on Saturday the cross-country team will take to Indiana for the NCAA championships. Both CSU volleyball and football will be hosting their opponents on Saturday, and on Sunday the men's basketball team will play Stanford in California. And don't forget, you can visit thecollegian.com and click on that sports tab for full coverage of all your CSU sports this weekend. Well, don't miss out on CSU's last game at Hughes Stadium. Make history and come support the Rams in their final game at this historic venue. Stick around because M.I. Annacone is up next with entertainment.